I think the old saying goes something like this. When a person with experience meets a person with money, the person with experience soon has the money, right? And by the way, the very last thing that I want you to extrapolate from what I'm about to say is that you should be a conniver or a con artist and try to take people's money. The lesson that I want you to walk away with is that the person who understands the right things is always the richest, most successful person. But I'm talking about the right things. I did not say the person who understands the most things. That's a fallacy. Some of the richest people that I know are the least educated. But when you talk to them about their small universe, they are experts, because success in life is more about understanding the few things that you need to be an expert in than it is about keeping up to date on the news or what's happening in the world or on everything that's going on in business or where you should put your money in the down economy. And then after you understand the few key areas that you need to be an expert in, you make those areas a daily study. Now, there's not a day that goes by that I do not learn more about my industry and anything in any other industry that could help me stay ahead or better service my customers or grow stronger relationships with people or stronger leadership teams or become a better overall leader myself. And those are not my exact points of knowledge currently, but they formed the 30,000 foot overview for the last 2 decades of my life. And under that umbrella, every year, sometimes every 6 months, I get highly focused on whatever I need to be an expert in to reach my targets, and I make that a study in my life. So it's not good enough for you to say that one of your targets is to make the most money. That's just way too broad. And when your target is too broad, you end up being confused about whether you should, put money in real estate or in the stock market or in mutual funds or how much you should have in your savings account. So I challenge you to get far more microscopic in what you focus on, because when you do, your results will skyrocket. So maybe instead of, a goal of making a lot of money, if you're an employee, you study what the best route would be and the best actions to take would be and the best people to network with in order to reach the top level in the company that you work for. Or if you own your own business, then determine maybe the top 1 or 2 ways to double or quadruple or 10x or maybe even 100x your reach. Meaning, if you're attracting 100 people a week to your storefront or to your website with your current marketing, exactly what could you be doing to attract 200 or 1,000 or 10,000 people in the same time frame? People who are still in your exact target audience so that your conversion doesn't change. Because when you do that, you become highly focused. And it's like a horse that's putting on these blinders, right? I don't know if you've ever seen a horse race, but if horses race each other in the wild, often they get distracted when they're running close to each other because they talk to each other when they're running, right? That's why if you go to a horse track, you always see horses with blinders on the sides of their head because those keep them focused on the path forward as opposed to all the other horses around them. In business and in life, the people who get ahead the fastest, the people who achieve more in 1 year than most people achieve in a lifetime are always those people who understand what they need to focus on and then avoid all the shiny objects and opportunities and con artists who try to distract them. The right kind of experience always wins over a fat wallet. In fact, if I was dropped into the center of a big city and I was only allowed to have one thing, like either $1 million or some kind of experience, expert experience, then I would choose the experience every single time because I know that money alone is a magnet for mistakes and the right kind of experience is a magnet for money. So I would always rather be the person with the right kind of experience than somebody who just has temporary access to money. And I say temporary access because as soon as a person with money meets a person with experience, the person with the money quickly becomes the poorer of the two people. So let me know in the comments if you agree with that. If you were dropped into a city and you could only have one of those things, which would you choose? Experience or $1 million? Tell me in the comments below if you're on YouTube. And if you're hearing me right now on iTunes or Spotify, then jump over to YouTube and tell me in the comments which you prefer. And if you're seeing me on YouTube right now or on Instagram, after you comment, grab the audio on iTunes or Spotify because I put different information on each platform and I want you to have it all.